Prasar Bharati, you were talking about the regional dimension to this conflict, and in that context, let me remind our viewers about what the Iranian-backed Houthis have been saying in the last several minutes. The Iranian-backed Houthis are telling Associated Press that they have decided to resume missile and drone attacks on shipping routes and on Israel in support of Iran. If you take a step back and look at the region as a whole, Ambassador, we have Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Qatar, Iraq, Oman, and a number of other Gulf and Arab countries, including Jordan, where you have served, Ambassador. How do you think these countries will react to this latest escalation? Avoidable, would they think?
Well, I think that just some news is coming. I don't know how far it's true or not, that some targets have been hit in Bahrain as well as in Abu Dhabi and Kuwait and Jordan also. I think that the Iranians, as they had promised that in case they are attacked, they will be attacking the US assets in these countries. And that's why when yesterday the United States asked their people in Israel to vacate and other places in the region, it was quite incumbent that the Americans are going to strike with the Israelis. So that was a given at the time. Now I feel that most of the countries in the region have been telling the United States not to attack Iran at this stage and try to work out through some kind of negotiation. Saudi Arabia had very clearly told them, even though it's not that they have a great love or affection for the Iranians, but they know it, that these kind of warfare, if it takes place, Iran has a certain capability that will be then it will be very disastrous for everyone. And I think that I'm also quite worried about our own, people as well as our own security and safety, including the energy security and other things that we were trying to branch off to.
Indeed.
So I think that most of the countries, I mean, Jordan had said, Bahrain was the only country that has said it will not stop the Americans to use because it hosts the Fifth Fleet there. So it had said that it will not, the rest, everybody had said that they would not allow their airspace to be used or will not, be complicit in attacks against Iran. But this has happened. And this is something, if the reports are true, because in today's time and age, it's very difficult to ascertain unless you get the evidence later on. So if that is true, then obviously the bigger war has begun.